Hello, so welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Vaedren, my agent, and where we last left off, we had just begun forming this alliance against Emperor Arcaan and his eternal empire of Zakuul. We have done at least two interlude parts where we're recruiting people for our alliance. Before we continue doing that, I wanted to mention that there was probably a comment in a much earlier part when we arrived on the world of Arcaan, looking into the situation with the Dread Masters, where I was likely told about a quest chain and where it starts, or where it could start, and I knew nothing about it because I've been recording so far ahead. But in getting ready for another mission, which is actually relevant now, I was wondering, there's a character, I'm just going to say it that way, who is relevant, but I knew they had story, they had backstory prior to this moment, and so I decided to look it up, going, where do you meet this character earlier? And then I realized, oh, there were two quest chains I have always missed. I think I've picked them up once since I've ever been here playing Star Wars The Old Republic. So, yes. Do you remember, and this is going to be a question I know, when we were on McKeb, and we were on board the drilling platform, and there were two droids. One had a different name, and it had macro binoculars overhead. The other had seeker missions. Well, through very quick research, the seeker missions give us a quest chain which leads up to the events of the Dread Masters. I had no idea, because we knew that one of the Dread Masters had already been defeated, but we never saw that, and yet it seemed like we were involved in it. That's because, well, we didn't do that quest chain. The other, the macro binoculars, leads on to another story event, which is an optional story event, of course, but it does lead on to a quest I wanted to do this morning. So, we should go back and pick up that quest chain and see what it's all about, see if we can actually do it. As I say, I think I picked up that quest chain once, and I've never recorded it, so why don't we go see what it's all about, and if we can actually progress. With that in mind, you're gonna have to go back 5 years, go back 6 or 7 years maybe, and imagine we are back in the Rise of the Hutt Cartel, before Zakuul was a thing, before we had dealt with Vitiate on Ziost, or Revan on Yavin 4. You're gonna have to use your imagination. Where we were still able to walk around Droman Cass without being blamed for being this outlander. So, we're gonna get ourselves over to our capital world. We could go to McKeb, but both droids are actually here on the capital worlds as well. They might be on the Imperial and Republic fleets as well, I can't recall. They probably are. So since we've resolved the situation with the Dread Masters, we could probably leave the Seeker missions alone. But if we can go through the macro binocular storyline, I'm more than welcome to give that a go with you all. I always thought the macro binocular and Seeker missions revolved around getting the parts of HK-47 and rebuilding him, because you can rebuild the HK droid after the events of Ilum, once you've destroyed him a second time with Darth Malgus. Either way, let's see what this is all about.
Commander, this is Darth Mortis of the Dark Council. We have a situation where your particular set of skills would be especially useful. A long-absent fugitive from justice has recently resurfaced. He has been at the top of my list for ages. Now he threatens to cripple us.
Does this mystery person have a name? Could be someone I know.
Possible, though I doubt it. He's been away a very long time. You'll speak with my source. She worked directly under this agitator. Her knowledge is vital if we're to uncover the nature of this plot against him. She also has an ingenious little device for you. Go to her now. Time is of the essence.
Ah, Darth Mortis. I'm sure you're already dead in my current timeline. Okay. Where are we heading to meet our contact? I think this question is also important for a message we received, possibly from Keeper, about an old enemy who is resurfacing.
Ready for departure. Enjoy your stay.
I see you finally arrived. Let me introduce you. This is Evie Bow.
I can speak for myself, okay? I'm top lieutenant to the galaxy's most brilliant freelance super spy, the Shroud. I mean, I was.
You're saying there's a prominent spy that I haven't heard of. Am I hearing you correctly?
The Shroud's taken to laying so low, he's just about been forgotten. Won't be true much longer, though. The Shroud's been semi-retired a while, but he got fidgety. Took a gig from the Hutt cartel to spy on you guys. Republic, too. Seems in all his spying, the Shroud's found something. A challenge. He's planning some kind of rogue attack on Droman Kaas.
Is this a political statement? Some sort of revenge?
Morality, petty emotional stuff? That don't enter into it. Can he do it and get away with it? That's what matters to him.
Repeat what you told me, Bow. Explain why you've turned traitor.
The Shroud? He always consults with me. This time, though, nothing. So, I pried. Learned about Kaas. An attack on the Empire? That's suicide. Told him as much. As thanks for speaking my mind, he tried to have me killed. So here I am.
How do we know you aren't just some disgruntled employee making things up? Or a double agent?
You're smart to be on your guard. I would be too. But I ain't lying.
I can assure you our interrogators have thoroughly vetted our informant. She's being quite truthful.
Like I said, he told me nothing. But I got a line on where another lieutenant's holed up. And I got special macro binoculars to help you find him. They're the Shroud's design. Beyond top of the line. Contracted the parts from all over. Assembled them himself.
These macro binoculars are no mere magnifiers. They're fitted with a wide range of analytical and communications applications, even a Meraluka interface. They will be utterly indispensable in your search.
Bo, you said I'm looking for a lieutenant. What information will he have?
The Shroud keeps his data fragmented across his entire surveillance network. That lieutenant will have a piece of the Shroud's plan. The lieutenant's basic coordinates are already plugged into the binocs. You'll use them to find key relay points that will help us triangulate an exact position. While you're out there, I'll be scrounging together more intel. I'll keep up on your progress through the binocs, and keep you informed of whatever I find, too.
May your actions be swift and your results beyond reproach. The fate of the Empire requires it. Morse is out.
Okay. So we have these specialized macro binoculars. Cutting-edge surveillance technology. Supreme Revolution Zoom, wide-spectrum environmental analysis, full-voice data communications, and an omni-opic interface. The EV-2s are reportedly named after one of the Shroud's top lieutenants. Oh, really? I wonder. So somewhere around Dromund Kaas is another of these lieutenants, perhaps. But we have to triangulate their position. So the Shroud, this spy, plans to attack Dromund Kaas somehow. Not for any morality or political reason, just because he believes himself capable of doing so. So we're right on top of one position, and then we have 3 other positions where we have to make use of the macro binoculars. So if we're standing here, we're probably looking for those transmitters.
Yep, that's it. That's exactly what you're looking for. Keep at it.
Wavelength patterns suggest shielding deficiencies. So we're heading the spaceport. Okay.
Destination? Enjoy your stay.
Okay, we're getting close to the second transmitter.
Somewhat worthy opponent.
Right, somewhere. Are you sure one's here? Hmm. Oh. Oh. Oh, bloody hell.
Hey, that's one of the Shroud's spy droids. Won't help us triangulate anything, but keep an eye out for more of them suckers.
Right, so it's not necessarily just towers we're looking for. Well, that's going to be interesting. I was looking for a tower. It's going to make things more difficult. Ah. Checking all political chat against known code words.
Destination?
And now we're heading over to... Oh. Well, we might actually have a,
Enjoy your stay.
There's another quick travel node next to the unfinished Colossus. Maybe we should have picked up the mercenary demolition heroic and used our quick travel. Probably would have got us there faster. So, okay, we're right here. There's going to be a droid somewhere, isn't there? Oh, there's a, I can see it already.
There. We got enough to pin down the lieutenant's location. Now go do your worst.
Sleeper agents scheduled for reawakening. Blah. And oh, okay, right. That's deep next to a heroic area, also where if you play as a bounty hunter, you can meet a clan of Mandalorians. Right, okay. I'm all for the intrigue right now. So, is that an opening over there? Yeah, man. No, that was a couple of pillars. Right. We get in? Oh. How curious. Have I discovered this before? Or did I get up here and just think this was entirely blocked off? Huh. Well, what do you know? We're finding new things out even on Drum and Cass. Potentially. Huh. Is there... Oh, wait. Could I use... Yes. Right. Oh. Hi. They're nowhere here. Well, there goes the element of surprise. Holy crap. Actually, I'm gonna do something that, yeah. We have a deceased human crushed to death by falling debris by partial ceiling collapse. Subject may have been attempting to bypass the laser defense grid. So the ceiling may collapse if we trigger. Right. Lana?
As you wish.
We have a shielded power generator again. We're going to have to drop the shield first. Alright, we can get through here at the very least. And then we might be able to scan the ray field generator. There's another way ahead there. See what else I can find. Oh! Object is precariously balanced. Ow! Ow! Right. Pain. So much pain. Right. The power is intermittent. It's not disabled. Good to know.
As you wish.
Very good to know. Always too eager. Be patient. That's another one turning off. Oh, it's this one turning off here. Is it? Oh. Right, that's turning off there. This one. We can probably jump. Yeah. Give me a moment. That might be a console to turn the generator off. Okay. You all clear, Lorna?
Shall we?
Indeed. I don't think we're safe. Check for any pressure plates. Oh, it's a protocol droid. A subversion droid. Programmed by the Shroud himself. This droid is immune to slicing.
Annihilation mode active.
Take a breath.
Failure imminent. Too soon.
See if there's anything else of relevance here.
You're not in my employ. How very curious. I did anticipate outside interference, but nothing quite so meager. It would appear I've concerned myself over nothing. Well, I won't keep you from whatever it is you believe you're accomplishing. Carry on.
That was him on Hollow, the Shroud. Don't expect him to be onto us so soon. Don't matter. Just gotta work faster. Let's see what you scored us. Old dossiers, old invoices, and an Imperial report. Drummond Koss Structural Integrity Assessment. Gotta be the inspiration for his attack on Koss. Got relay specs connecting it to the other files. That's it. We're on the scent. Got the new coordinates plugged in. Good hunting.
Okay. Now we're finding other parts of the plan. After all, we only know part of what he's up to now. We must go to Taris and Tatooine. Huh. Okay. Get ourselves back on board the Phantom, and guess what we're doing next time? Why the hell not? Gives us some extra story elements that we wouldn't have otherwise explored. Also, as I mentioned, they tie into, I think, a message we received earlier, and also a future quest line which I would like to do within the Knights of the Fallen Empire expansion. So, we'll take a break here, and when we come back... It doesn't really matter which world we go to first. I guess we'll go to Taris, even though normally you would visit Taris later. But by the time you would get this quest, you would have already well completed the main storyline, so it doesn't really matter. Thank you all for joining me with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. As always, feel free to comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more as we explore this Shroud and what his plan may be. But, until then, take care. Bye-bye now.